Good morning, traders, and this is your Dow Jones daily review. Now, for most of this month, we've gone sideways, and I don't think anything's going to change today. I think we'll still continue going sideways. One thing that is looking promising is that we did get this engulfing candle, so we've got these three indecision bars here, and then we've got a pretty solid daily bar which closed on its high. Now, that is a fairly bullish signal, indicating that there were buyers in and there's buyers that stayed in. Okay, so the only concern I've got is looking at the monthly. You can see we have pretty much a hanging man inside bar on the monthly. And if we stay sort of below 26,200, that is an indication to me that we could very well be swinging back to the downside. Okay, and that's on the long-term view. So we had a nice inside bar here, then we had continuation, but the continuations come to grounding halt. So anyway, the weekly not looking much better. So we've got a nice climb up, and then we've got this weekly triangle. And I have a feeling it comes off there. Yeah. Okay, so this top trend line is fairly strong with three touches, or four touches. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks it's touched on it, and then we've got this down. This bottom trend line as well, which I would almost, you could probably take it all the way through to there. Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of the structure that is formed on the weekly. The problem is you've got this piercing pattern, which technically is still in play, because although we've had 1 week down, we haven't broken below structure level at the bottom here. Let's use this level here. So we haven't broken below this double bottom here on the weekly, which is the bottom of the structure, and we've had a pullback, and then we've had a up. So it's big down, big up, big down, big up, big confusion. Okay. So yeah, so there's a lot of structure here. This could be just consolidation for another move to continuation of this long move up, or it could be a reversal coming down. And I think once we break below the structure of 25 to 20, that's when you'll see a bit of an acceleration at the downside, and then we'll start picking up some of these breakout levels here. Okay. Anyway, let's just get to some levels that we can trade today. So the 4 hour is still extremely messy. This whole week, well, the last 2 weeks, it's been very, very messy. I think the fact that we bounced off the 200 EMA on the 4 hour and then rallied 2 bars in a row is a fairly good signal. We've also broken above this fractal level here. We've closed above this fractal. So this is an area which has been tested already, currently today, I think. We'll look at that on the lower time frame. But this is an area where we need to pay attention. Okay, I'm going to put the next one in. The next one's not really that important, but anything's possible, which is this breakout here. Okay, so what we're looking for, and you can see, I'm going to use this level here. Currently, swing high, swing high, swing low, swing low, swing low, swing high, swing high. So this area that we're on, 25,795, is a fairly strong level. I will have to see what happens here. I would expect to move to the downside to test anything. Actually, could test that or that or even that. So I would expect some kind of a move down, consolidate along here before another move to the upside. Okay. And at this stage, you can see we do have a potential double top forming, but I'd like to see us move to the downside. The alligator on the hour is really fairly strong, looking pretty good. So the other thing that you could see happening here is, let's just do that. Okay, so what we have here is if we get a break above 25,800 area, then you have the potential for a very solid measured move. I'll give you the level now, up to 25,971. Yeah, so there's a good 170 odd points trade that could play out here. I just want to look at the 4 hour quickly just to see whether that comes into any structure. It does kind of. Yep. Yeah. There you can see definitely an area up. There we go. Okay. You can see there's a user support, user resistance all over the place. Tested again there. Hasn't been tested again. So that's kind of what I can see at the moment. Obviously, I don't want to be long here. I would prefer some structure. So I'd prefer to come back down and test this level of 25,750. If we can get back to 25,750, which I think is possible. Often when you get this kind of structure in the mornings, it comes back during the late afternoons to come and test this area, and then we get a breakout. So the reason for yesterday's little bit of a rally is that we have some positive news coming out of the trade war environment. So I think it'll be short-lived because there's too many the fears on the recession are probably greater than the fears of a trade war at the moment. And so you've got people that are trading the trade war here, which is what they've done. And it's been pretty messy if you look at the half hour because there's lots of tails, a few red bars in between, a bit of an exhaustion bar here to a level. And then a few people taking profit, but then they've stayed in. And this is just the Asian market that's driven it down, then accelerated up and down. So, so I think that's my view at the moment. This is just consolidation of this move, and we're going to break up to the upside here. What happens thereafter, I'm not 100% sure. But if we just want to tidy up that trend line. See, there's our current trend line. It makes the most sense. So this target does make sense. I mean, it's pretty much onto the downward trend line, and it is a measured move. So that's kind of the view that we've got at the moment. And before we close down, let's just have a look at the ichimoku. And you can see we're on the 4-hour cloud, and you can see how thin the cloud is. So the probability of us breaking through here is fairly high. We've had a crossover. Chico Spain has broken through price as well on the 4-hour. On the daily, we've gone back above Kijinsen and Tikinsen, but they are flat, which is indicating ranging, which is exactly what we're doing. And if we break down to the 1 hour, you'll see the trend is quite firmly to the upside at the moment. Okay, so I think I'll go with the long. This could be a double top as well, so just bear that in mind. This bottom level here needs to hold. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this range to hold, and then I'd be looking for a long. If the range doesn't hold, then I would still be looking for a long, but I'd be looking for it to buy off the range break target, and look at that ties up with the 200 EMA, and also a swing high here as well. Okay, so if this structure holds, let me move this to the middle. So if this structure here holds, I'll get down to 12 minutes, be a little bit better. So this structure holds here, then we're looking for a long, and you can see there are many structures inside this as well. So there's another bit of structure. So there's a rally, and then a couple of pin bars and indecision bars and stuff like that here. It's not something I want to do right now. There's too many tails to the upside, so it looks like we're going to get a move to the downside. And I'm hoping a test of 25,790 opportunity to get long with a stop below this area here of 25,700. Okay, so yeah, it's a 50 point stop loss. Okay, bear in mind though, if it does break through the structure, then what you're looking for up is this area here of 25,685. Okay. So anyway, but I have a feeling this is going to move to the upside. I'm even tempted to stay on the 12-minute and just watch this mini structure here formulate. If we do sort of get a break above here, then there's a good opportunity to go long and a stop just below the bottom of this tail, which is 25,790. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's my view at the moment. I'm expecting more long today, and really just a continuation of what formed yesterday. Okay, so that's my view for now. I hope it helps, and enjoy the rest of your day. Whatever you do, keep those stops really tight, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.